Hello YouTube. Today we will be rating regiments. I'm not biased. Nor am I judging over popularity votes. So let's get into it. Coming up first, it's AAC. Based off its activity and just overall fun, I love to be in this regiment. Overall, when you are looking for fun, I'd say you join AAC, it's great. The people there are chill and nothing less. WAAC. One of their commanders, SIV Danny, I've seen around game a lot, he looks chill. This regiment is one of the top most growing regiment in ReaperMah British Army. It has on the estimate of 189 members, that's almost 200. I can tell this regiment is gonna keep on growing. Props to AAC, always gonna be the #1 regiment. Stay on top AAC. AAC #1. Coming up, #2 is RMP. This regiment is split up between 3 divisions. RMP is a nice regiment, they do their duties none to the less, but this is just based off maturity in the game. I've never seen an RMP look foolish before based off my time zone. I don't really see a lot of high ranks in game unless there is an activity check. But I managed to see one high rank, he goes by the name Electri2_Sun, also known as Elec Horizon, he's been popping up recently. But I've seen their overseer do a lot of work with them, he is trying to make RMP the best again, this is why RMP takes my top #2 spot. My #3 spot will go to PAR, as this regiment has been hard working throughout the years of the British Army, and honestly it was never a bad regiment before this regiment raises interest because it is a combat regiment and it is an above surface regiment also. This regiment has above roughly 225 members, which will put it as the top 2nd most growing regiment after ETS. After all these years, it's unimaginable this regiment, it is still one of the top interested regiment in the British Army. One noticeable HR/Hickam member from that regiment is Convicted Navy. I always see him with his regiment either spectating their events or hosting for them. PAR is #1. Coming up on #4 is RGG, because come on, it's RGG, this regiment has been one of the most elite and helpful regiments over the years. When it comes to guarding the gate, protecting the British Army from raiders, you can rely on RGG. One HR member I notice in this regiment is called Dukye, she seems like one of the HRs on the active side game-wise, but RGG #1. Coming up in #5 is RAMC. This regiment is so useful, this was one of the smartest choices the British Army made. The reason this regiment is on my top 5 is because when dealing with raiders their job is to heal us, and while healing us it gives us more health to defeat raiders. This regiment is on the estimate of 147 members, super close to 150. RAMC #1.